We are live at ESPN Milwaukee. We were in Green Bay last night for the Packers' 27-18 victory over the Commanders. So many members of Unsportsmanlike Nation there last night saying hello to us, which was awesome. And you can be a part of it as well at 888-SAY-ESPN. ESPN Nation presented by Dr. Pepper. It's not college football season without the delicious taste of an ice cold Dr. Pepper. College football, it's a pepper thing. What are the smirks? I'm seeing smirks from both of you. What happened?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about you patting yourself on the back, being like, I had a good game last night.
That was
a great game last
I would
night.
be the first one to acknowledge this. That was not my intention. My intention was to bring up how interesting it is and how valuable it is to sit next to Cece during these games.
Yeah.
Because of the knowledge that he displays, to a point that the head of our sales department here at ESPN Radio was with us, and he wanted to have like like in the church when you have the basket for donations, right?
Yeah, just pass around the basket.
Yeah, he literally was like
The offerings, the CC offerings.
He's like, this is. He's like, our job is to bring in great advertising partners to be a part of the branding that is his takes. We should not be giving this out for
That's
free.
right.
Don't give away what we can sell.
That's right.
No, keep it down.
I have to tell you, too, we were down on the field before the game. And when you're,
No big deal.
No big deal. And when you're down there and you're looking up at Lambeau around you, I turn to Cece and I go, I cannot believe that you got to play football here, that you played football on this field.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It is a really cool environment. I think it's one of the best experiences, fan or player, that we have in our league. Mm-hmm. It's special. I keep calling it this. It's hallowed ground.
It really is.
If you're a football fan, you don't have to be a Packers fan. You don't have to be a fan of the visiting team. If you love football, then you have to make a pilgrimage to Lambeau Field. It is a spiritual experience.
Last night at Lambeau, tonight Smalls at AmFam Field for the Brewers and the Cardinals, throwing out the first pitch tonight.
Just a bit outside.
Stop trying to put that evil on me, Vegas East.
They are.
No, but I gotta give. No, it's
Euchre.
the late great Bob Euchre. Now it's from Major League, but he was Bob Euchre, Brewers Radio Network forever.
No, but they're not.
Is that going to be in your mind, Smalls, when you go to throw the first pitch? Just a bit outside.
And by the way,
Just a bit outside.
they're not playing it because it's Bob Euchre and it's the Brewers. They're playing that because they're wishing that I screw this up.
Can we go around the room and get a vote from the 5 other people so we have a majority of who hopes that Michelle throws a strike and who hopes that she bounces it?
Oh gosh.
All right, CP3, Cam Pratt. What are we hoping for, or what do we think?
I'm hoping.
I hope Michelle throws a strike.
I hope she throws a strike too.
Thank you, CC.
It's 2.
You know?
I hope it's a little bit embarrassing so we can have fun with it.
No, of course,
That's
Nuno would say that.
that's a strike against Michelle.
That's fine, Nuno.
I want the ball to go backwards.
You would.
like in the windup, it flies out of her hand.
2-2.
Pat,
All right,
break the
Rob.
tie.
And then hit someone.
Pat.
I hope you hit someone.
Oh my
3-2.
God.
Rob.
What does Rob think?
I want the Baba Booey one. I want her to hit someone. Rob doesn't have a mic.
That's okay. He can tell us. We can
I
relate.
think Rob is hoping for whatever makes for best content on social and digital.
As he should.
Which would mean you messing this up
What?
at epic proportions.
I think more people are cheering for me than praying on my downfall.
But listen, bad news travels faster. It just does. And people want to see Michelle Smallman flub the first pitch, knowing that she's going out to throw a first pitch at the stadium of the rival of her favorite team.
Just a bit
Oh
outside.
my gosh.
Boy, that's ready to go. That drop.
That really
tonight.
is. Yeah. You're right. If I screw this up, Rob's going to like Paul Revere it on social media. He's
No
going to
doubt
let
about it.
everybody know immediately how bad it was.
Are you gonna not let him put stuff out there?
That's his job.
I understand, but okay, that is his job, and we try to reveal as much as we possibly can. We also have the first right of refusal. If somebody's uncomfortable with something, we're not going to put it out there. If it's a horrible pitch,
It would have. I mean, honestly, we make fun of each other all the time.
Yeah, I don't
it would have to be so. I would have to hit a child and.
oh my God!
right.
Yeah, okay, I can go
That is
backwards.
so
What?
dark.
I'm saying it would have to. It would have to be like the worst
Pat
thing
did
ever.
say he wanted her to hit somebody.
Like an umpire, not a child.
But that's what I'm saying. It would have to be something so horrific
Wow,
that I'm like,
anti-umpire.
that cannot see the light of day.
But it would, though.
Yeah,
You can't stop
you
it.
can't
if it's so bad, it's not like Rob's going to be the only one that's
You're right. And there's a lot of people that are going to be filming it in the crowd. Like, even if Rob was like, no, I won't put it out there, other people are going to put it out there.
Right.
No doubt.
Because if you're the person that does that, it becomes, I'm literally, like, just so people understand, on Sportsmanlike Moments of the Day, every day at 9:50 a.m. Eastern Time, I scour the internet looking for moments like that. If it wasn't you, I would be sending that in to Nuno and Pat and Cam and say, hey, this will be good and funny for us to talk about.
Right.
But if it's you, we'll do it at 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's what we'll do all
if it's
show.
me, you'll make it the unsportsmanlike moment of the day for a month.
Could we disagree on this? If she hits someone, we're not actually going to be able to talk about the NFL on Monday? Like, we will not get to the NFL.
Oh, no. Eagles-Chiefs conversation on
coming
Monday?
off of a football weekend.
If she hits a kid like she just threw out there,
oh my God.
You guys remember when the
Not the
butt
children's
fumble?
balls?
When the butt fumble was the number
loves the
one
kids.
worst play for like months on end?
Yes.
I feel like it would be that. Like Michelle's terrible pitch would just be the unsportsmanlike moment of the decade.
Okay, well, then what happens if I fire it in there for a strike? And
We'll lose the video.
whoever's catching
We'll
the pitch.
mention it once.
Wow. Tough.
maybe a quick slip
story.
in. Quick slip in.
Cool story.
Quick slip in.
You'll be like, way to go. And then we're
There
on to
you go.
Eagles-Chiefs.
Yeah, you know what it is? There are times where Nuno will say to me on the way in, like, hey, we're probably not going to go deep into this. Maybe just mention it at some point. Just get a couple of quick takes because we do want to make sure we shout out whatever that story would be.
By the way, that never works when we try to take that approach, by the way. It never works.
Right.
So blame Nuno. Anyway, so I think that's what this would be. If she throws a perfect strike and she's unbelievable, I'm like, yeah, small as how was that on Friday night? Good. Okay, so the Eagles-Chiefs, it would blow right by it. But so what about the Eagles-Chiefs?
Let's do it.
So let me just set this up this way. There's a chance the defending AFC champs and 3-time Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, could start. Automatically mean it's a bigger game for them than it is the Eagles? Or no?
No.
Because
we talked about the Eagles and how dominant they were in the postseason last year and how young they were on both sides of the ball. And we said to ourselves, there's a ton of runway with this team. I think they have a lot to prove in terms of being able to follow up a championship season by being able to contend at a championship level again, right? You can't steamroll the Chiefs dynasty and us crown you as a team that is championship caliber coming into this year, a team that should be able to have sustained success. So I think the Eagles have a ton to prove to themselves in terms of being a team that can handle success. And we already saw out the chute that one of their young players let his emotions get the better of him early on in the game, got kicked out of the game before the first snap, could have cost his team a chance to win the game. Again, my biggest concern about the Philadelphia Eagles coming into this season was the mindset of those young players after they've had a taste of success at the highest level of the sport. It's hard to eat when you're full. I'm curious to see how this Eagles team handles success. From a personnel standpoint, they should be able to handle the Chiefs again in week 2. It's extra time to prepare. You played the Thursday night game. You have a lot of advantages. The Chiefs played in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Right.
So you should be able to take care of these people even though you're going on the road. There's a reason why you're a favorite on the road against the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. I'm curious to see how this Eagles team handles success, and this is going to be one of the early tests, one of the early indicators in terms of what we can expect from them this season.
And I'm interested to see what happens if the Chiefs lose this game and they have that early adversity. How are they going to bounce back? Are they going to be able to bounce back in a substantial, meaningful way to get back to another Super Bowl? I mean, if they lose this game,